Okay, the end results of this third test. I'm kind of leaning on the fact that I'm enjoying what I'm looking at here. Now then, so you understand, this side, let me remove this. This side was coated in black. This side was just not coated with black. And applying the silver chrome followed by a coat of blue and a coat of red. Here, this coat is a lot smoother, whereas the coat of black under it, whoops, gives it a kind of like a rough texture. Furthermore, since I covered these two sections with without painting it, just leaving it as a controlled silver, chrome silver, I see a lot more smoothness here than I do here. Now, fair enough, this is kind of almost half-assed, to say the least. I understand everyone's point of view. I've seen people do certain things on YouTube, which I'm very impressed at. But I don't see myself priming, coating it with gloss, painting it chrome, and then painting the color. That's 4 coats. On top of that, a finishing coat just to seal the color in. So I'm just going to negate the gloss color and just stick with prime, chrome, color, and then coat. So clear coat. This has been this is actually the best representation of what I think my kit will be. These two were sample tests, something to work on, but this one I see that the final results here will look good. Now, I made some mistakes with my airbrush. Clearly what I need to remember is I should expel whatever liquid that was in this nozzle here. Once it's expelled, and then I expelled whatever was in the reservoir, then I can start painting. I'm going to be using a bigger reservoir cap, like you see here. The smaller one, if I would have filled it up, would probably give me a good 30 seconds to maybe a minute worth of paint, while this one will probably give me a good 3 to 4 minutes, up to 5 minutes of paint. Furthermore, I cannot afford to let it use up the entire reservoir while I'm spray painting, because at the point where it almost finishes, it'll begin spitting out globs of paint, and that's the result of this right here and this right here. So I am still do not have my clips yet, so I can put more parts on supporting clips, so I can begin airbrushing. So hopefully by my next video I'll have my I ordered 50 of these guys at a good reasonable price of $10. I don't want to cover the entire part with primer because you tend to like over spray your part and then it damages it. So you got to be very careful when you prime paint, when you put using primer. As Hicks would say in Aliens, use short control burst. Okay, we're about done with the blue parts, and now I'm going to work on with the off-white color. I know, why would I want to do that? Well, to tell you the truth, it's necessary. It is highly necessary. Again, to cover up whatever blemishes you see. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot these little guys. These were so small and I didn't want to use up an entire clip for this. I used the putty, like high school, you know, the putty that you use when you're at high school. I don't know why they call it school putty. And I just separated it and I hooked up the toothpicks, and it's great to hold on to the part. Whoops. Okay, after waiting for the parts to dry after being primed, and I've had to prime a lot of parts here, I'm now going to move on to the meat and potatoes of all this. Painting all these parts chrome silver.